What? Harley, there is a rumor, pretty confirmed, that you're shutting down Epic Mealtime on in October of 2019.
Yeah.
There's a less confirmed rumor that last episode waits till Kyle leaves prison and it's an epic pot brownie. True or false?
Oh, it's a good idea.
No, it's not. It's a horrible,
right
idea.
Hello, my friends. I enjoyed prison so much, I decided to go back.
We're going there. Let's go there. That's the final episode. We break them out.
That would be funny.
Of a minimum. That would be hilarious to break Kyle out of a. And you guys probably don't know. It's such a level of prison that it's below. It's classified below minimum security. And so there are no walls. The rule is just, hey,
lack of security.
You better not leave. Don't you dare.
It's the honor system.
It's all the security of go to your room that he's at. But
someone comes in. It sounds very Canadian. Like prison guard comes in. He's like, hey, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you. Trust is a fragile thing. Once broken, it's not coming back. Remember that, boys. Okay?
Kyle will be like Trailer Park Boys, where they're like, you're getting out of here early, man. And he's like, no, I can't leave. The hockey tournament's coming up. I can't go. You can't force me out.
Do you have a plan for your last video, Harley?
No.
Ooh. Well, I think you should use mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you any money, though.
I wasn't looking for any money.
But I'm not going to. I'm not going to give you any money for it. But I'm going to do that idea. Yeah. You know what? I actually already thought that idea before you said it.
I don't know why we're being confrontational about this, Harley.
Yeah. I got lawyers here right now. Hey!
This is revenge for the mic setup. That's what this is.
No, we decided the board members of Epic Mealtime Incorporated, me, well baked. No, just it's 10 years. We did the show for 10 years.
Wow.
I have plans of the future. Not anything I want to promise right now currently, but we've done it for 10 years. I love the show. When I first did it, I was like, this stupid fucking idea. This is going to last 5 years. And on the 5-year anniversary, I remember we did an episode called The Last Episode of Epic Mealtime, where we're like, we're still going to do it. But yeah, now we're coming up to the 10-year, and I'm like, I don't even like cooking, bro. No, I'm kidding. I never expected it to go so long. I never expected it to be such a thing. There was definitely some trials and tribulations. There was definitely lots of things to celebrate. I think I'm a very fortunate person. I think I was very lucky. We do have, plans for that channel itself, but YouTube isn't in a place where, spending $1,000 with, 5 employees making an epic meal makes any sense anymore. You know what I mean? YouTube is in that place. The views as well, the show's not like it's like a novelty anymore. There's many channels that do the exact same thing essentially. But they don't have that big, ugly, hilarious Jewish guy. So that's a big difference. But so it's a good way for us to kind of like bookend it, make 10 years, maybe release the box set, 4K, Blu-ray, 3D, who knows? We'll see what's up. Nice. But we get to bookend it, and, I'm still going to be creating, that's for sure. This is what I want to do. I like doing this, so I'm definitely going to keep creating. I definitely have some ideas. I have some concepts, some in the food space, some not in the food space. But, I created an IP with... I feel like I'm rambling. Shut the fuck up, Harley. Shut up.
You got a lot of time to fill. Go.
So, yeah, when's he back? How long?
Kyle? October, I think.
Okay, so, yeah, I can go to that.
This is the 3rd show without him. So we've got... after this, we got 5 more sans Kyle. Assuming he doesn't get into any brawls in prison or anything.
We got to fucking break him out.
That's not hard to do.
We got to break in there and suck his dick. What? Would you? That's not part of the
way ahead.
That's not gone astray from the plan.
You assume I'm not already on this.
Like none of that.
Yeah, that was. We're gonna let that plan marinate a little bit. We're gonna come up with a better one.
So, are you quitting that shit because like the CPM is so bad, or the algorithm isn't pointing people to you, or it's just like a loss of passion?
It's like I definitely am still passionate about creating. I'm definitely still passionate about. I think my my passion will be unwavering. I spoke about it on this podcast before, I believe, but like a couple years back, I had a point where I was like, what am I doing? But I had like, since then things have changed. And I know mentally, like, my passion for creating will always be unwavering. You know what I mean? Even when I see like big YouTubers that are like, doing huge things, they're like top of the game, and then they'll like make a post being like, I don't want to be a YouTuber forever. I want to do like other things. And I'm not saying like a YouTuber is a creator, essentially. It could be like, in anything, but I always like, even when people like downplay like a YouTuber as a thing, I'm always like, what? I'm like, it's a chill thing though.
No, it's bullshit
It's
when
like,
people put down YouTubers. Fuck them so
yeah,
hard.
when they're like, oh yeah, he's a YouTube creator, or I want to be greater than a YouTube creator. It's like, what are you talking about, man? Will Smith is fucking vlogging.
Yeah.
This guy is like rapper, movie star, TV show, like he was fucking vlogging. You're gonna like be like, YouTube's not like, yeah, exactly. Well, hey, it was a big deal.
Go to school, don't do drugs. Yeah.
He did have a line once. I forget what song it was, but like,
Kyle.
What's that?
It could have helped Kyle. He just needed a little bit of wholesome Will Smith rap in his life.
That's right.
Will Smith had one line in one of his songs, and I forget which one it is, but he's like, I hate to be the guy that has to clean this place. And I remember laughing so hard, even like in the 7th grade. I was like, that's like that rap, like being like, hate to be the guy that has to clean this place. And I remember just being like, that encapsulates everything about him. It's like, tomfoolery and mischief.
Do you think
definitely no street shit? What's that?
Do you think he'd also agree that probably encapsulate everything he thinks about himself as well?
No, I don't know about that. God forbid he should ever hear this or hear me even speak of him.
I think we're safe
in such a manner.
No, he's a big fan.
Yeah, he's a Patreon.
He writes to me all the time. Yeah.
Wow.
He hangs out with us once a month on
No, he's in the Hangouts. That's why it's so expensive. You guys should go. I hope he makes this one.
He's one of those action stars that, like, I liked him in Independence Day. I also haven't seen Independence Day since I was like 14, and I'm pretty sure if I went back, it would be retarded.
No, it's for sure still sick. That one's still good. Come
cool.
on. Is it? I don't know. You're saying...
Oh, it's awesome. That speech is a tearjerker.
If by the speech you mean by the Jewish dad talking about, you wouldn't be anywhere without my David. I agree, because that's the funniest part of that fucking movie. Even at 14, I'm like, I don't even understand really what Jews are, but they're hilarious.
Mommy, the Jew's funny. Can we get one?
Yeah, that's how I was at 14. Yeah, Mommy, give me a Jew.
Mommy, I want a Jew.
But like, Will Smith seems like a guy that would be so button up and prim and proper in real life that it would take away from his action stardom. Like, he doesn't, like, like how Bruce Willis is apparently a cunt, like a rude cunt, get out of my way kind of guy in real life, according to Kevin Smith. That would just add to his mystique, his persona. Like, man, he really is kind of a hard dude. Will Smith, I feel like he'd be like letting you butt him at Starbucks because he wanted to be polite. Like, that wouldn't be conducive to an I Am Legend scenario.
Yeah. No, that would not be I Am Legendary at all.
No.
Yeah.
I am lame.
And you know what? I've met the guy.
Well.
So, I mean, if you want my first-hand take on Will Smith, yeah.
I do.
Have I met him? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have.
Was it what event did you meet him at?
So it was June 9th, and I was getting the best sleep. I had just started dreaming, and Will Smith enters. No. It was YouTube has this, like, they did this thing. They still do it.
Rewind?
I'm not allowed there anymore, though. But no, it's this thing. It's like they get a hotel in New York and like just put like top creators in there, and it's this like interesting YouTube Illuminati meeting where all the YouTube creators are there, and YouTube's like, David Blaine's gonna do magic for you, and then David Blaine comes out and holds his breath for 10 minutes, and you're in a room with like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Lily Singh, you know what I mean? Some fucking handsome young boys you've never seen before, but you just know have millions of subscribers. You know what I mean? Because they're handsome,
dude,
and you could tell that they're charismatic.
This is the era of cute boys.
I don't want to derail your story, but yeah,
don't then.
Okay.
Let's see where this goes. I'm very interested.
So yeah, you know, you got like, it's like this YouTube gathering, and YouTube like gets like, you know, the whole hotel rented out. They have these cool things, and you know, ultimately, the real short end of it is, it's like, this is where ad buyers come into New York to go and buy ads, and like, where are they going to spend their marketing budgets on the internet? And what they do is they bring all the YouTubers. We all go in a hotel, they get us excited, and we hang out. And then on the last day, we literally get pushed onto stage in costumes, and they're like, "Dance monkeys, dance!" And we're literally there. I'm there like holding like a big hamburger. Any fit channel is wearing like their Lululemon stuff and doing stretches and stuff, and we're doing all this stuff while like Kevin Hart has a microphone. He's like, "I'm launching a YouTube channel," and we're all behind him like, "Yeah, subscribe to him." And then like it's like, people that want to spend money in marketing will be like, "Wow, YouTube has Kevin Hart, and look at all those idiots back there. They have hundreds of millions of subscribers. Let's
Who's
put
that
our money into
6'5"
that."
hamburger?
You know. That being said,
That sounds uncomfortable. Was it uncomfortable?
If you once you like peel back the thin veneer of it all, like when you're a YouTuber, you're like, "Oh my God, Kevin Hart's here. Let's take a picture with him." And it's like, "Yo, bro, Kevin Hart actually owes us one for this."
Yeah.
Like, if you really break it down, what's going on here? Yeah, no, he doesn't. You're not just gonna get a picture. He like, you can invoice him 10K almost, and YouTube will foot that bill. That would make sense.
Yeah,
and that's on the low end, you know.
That's
PewDiePie.
what I was thinking. If I had, if I had
PewDiePie.
you and PewDiePie and like all these stars saying go subscribe to him, that's a
Well, I actually
That's a
yelled
push.
at them. I yelled at them about that, and I don't think that's why I'm allowed back.
really
This was
What'd
when
you-
like
what'd you yell at them?
this was during the Adpocalypse,
okay.
and like I was in there, and I'm like, "I'm Jewish. You're taking my money, and I'm Jewish." No, they almost. I walked in, and they had like and to be fair, like, they just did an awesome thing for us. They put us up in the hotel. Will Smith was there, the original point of this story even. And so they hook us up, and it's really cool. And I wish, like, you know, there was more time to sit down with like the heads of YouTube throughout the year, but there isn't. So you only get 15 minutes. And I don't really want to be like, "Whoa, I met Will Smith. That's really awesome. Thank you." I want to stay focused. And I'm like, why would you turn off ads during the Adpocalypse? Why was that even a thing? Why are you showing weakness, you fools? And they're literally like, "Well, because the whole thing, all the news outlets were blah, blah." And I was like, there's a guy in this room that literally like single-handedly destroyed a 100-year-old news company. Who cares if the news or whatever? And he literally said this. I remember the man, he was like, "If you put," and I know his name, everything, I just didn't want to say. He was like, "If you put yourselves in our shoes, we were thinking of, you know, that COO at Pepsi, and what he'll have to," and I like interrupted, which is probably rude. I was like, "I don't care about this guy at Pepsi. I don't care." And this is like hot off the heels where Pepsi had that stupid commercial, the Kendall Jenner one. I was
right.
like, they're fucking up their own shit already. So you're gonna like, we're gonna turn off ads on YouTube because like people got mad. I'm like, dude, take a look around you. This is like, it's like an influence war essentially, and you have infinite bullets in this room. Just in this room.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many other creators. Like, you don't have, like, bro, Pepsi will come back. Anyone who like, just to think that they wouldn't come back, I'm like, but my issue, and the reason why I brought up is I was like, why would you go and turn ads off on everyone's channels without telling anyone? They're like, "We had a blog post." I'm like, "Yeah, you had a blog post. So if you have 75 subscribers or you have 75 million subscribers, here's the same 800-word blog post that'll kind of maybe explain, you know." And ultimately, I was like, if you're going to turn ads off, would have been great if I got an email. Let's say I spent 15K on this awesome video. It's going to be so special. This is my entire life, my career built on YouTube, you know, like built on YouTube, like by YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Absolutely. I love YouTube ultimately. But at this point in time, I had to be like, you turn ads off and it's like, you just lose that video. There's no ads, but YouTube knew it was going to do that, which in itself, I was mad that they even did that. But like, why didn't you notify anyone? Literally send out an email. "Hey, we might turn off ads in the next 3 days because we're shook. We're
It really came
scared."
down to them just choosing like establishment media presences like CNN, Fox, all that, because those never got demonetized. Those have had ads forever in their YouTube clips, like taking those side instead of people like you and PewDiePie and all them, which seems like a
but
bad move in the long
YouTube
run.
has always been starfuckers. Since I've been here since 2010, that's all YouTube's always been, is a starfucker. Like, I remember when they gave these channels, like the first YouTube originals, they gave all these channels tons of money. And like all these channels, I remember like I got paid by like Simon Cowell to go to London, England to help launch Simon Cowell's channel. And I know that like Tony Hawk had a channel and Shaq got a channel, and YouTube's like, here's $1 million and here's $1 million and here's $1 million. And I remember like that, you know, from what I heard, Philip DeFranco had rallied really hard to be part of that because he had an idea. And he got like half a budget or a quarter of a budget that like a Simon Cowell would get. All those channels are dead, except Phil's channel was source-fed. That channel did not die then. That ended up being a successful thing. And it's like, whoa, big surprise. Your own talent are the people that you should have been cultivating. You're trying to get Shaq on YouTube vlogging, but people want to see Shane Dawson kiss a boy on the lips. Sorry to say,
Shaq is busy with Gold
it.
Bond. Shaq is busy with Icy Hot. Name me one consumer product that Shaq doesn't endorse. You can't.
It's about time he starts kissing boys, man. Like,
People
Shaq,
need to
man.
up
We've been
their
waiting for that.
understanding of
Boy.
how big a YouTube star is. YouTube stars are wet. Now, I'm not talking about me, some Z-list ex-YouTuber, but like the guys who are Marcus Brownlee is a way bigger star than Andrew Garfield.
I don't know who that is.
Marcus Brownlee, he's the tech guy. Yeah,
I'm kidding around. I actually do know, but only
I don't.
because like ultimately it's like you could say things like the Dolan twins. You guys know the Dolan twins? That's
do
like
know.
a massive amount of clout. There's like two twin brothers, and like I know
are
them
they
because
black
like I met
and fitness conservatives? Is it those two?
half. No, they're white. But like I knew of them through the YouTube Illuminati gathering, and I remember looking at their channels and be like, oh, it's an interesting channel. Not for me, but over time, like, you know, these kids get older, they become full-grown human beings. Now their channel, like, I'll watch it and I'll be like, oh, this is interesting. Like, you know, watching a channel evolve, watching the creators grow up. You know, you're watching from like 15 years old to 19 years old. It's like a huge time in someone's life. And these new YouTubers just have like an incredible amount of clout. Like,
Dude, huge
like
clout. It's not getting recognized. Andrew Garfield is the guy I made up. If you guys don't know who he is, he's the second most recent actor to play Spider-Man. People would suck his dick as some sort of major A-list Hollywood big guy. But he doesn't have nearly the exposure that 100 people on YouTube have. Casey Neistat's a way bigger star than the last Spider-Man. Well, the current one.
Yeah, but if Spider-Man takes his mask off and he looks like Casey Neistat,
be nice to him. I really enjoy his content.
that big
Yeah, I really like
schnoz.
But
quite a snout on him. Yeah.
dude, that guy's fit as fuck. I don't know. I'm defending Casey. I'm sure he defends me on the regular. But
no, Casey doesn't give a fuck about you, actually.
so
He'll never see
He
what
actually
I
doesn't
say.
like anyone here on this podcast.
dude, I
Told
asked
me.
him to come on the podcast.
Told me
once.
that.
They did like
At YouTube Illuminati meeting. Casey was like, quick question. Who else fucking hates Woody?
Harley does.
Those fucking
I'm
losers.
kidding.
on
I'm
that
kidding.
show.